Have you seen any change in the direction from big department stores and things like that that maybe you advertised in catalogs in the past that wanted that $30,000 and now you're on social media? Are they getting with the program? Do they understand that brands can advertise in other ways?
I'll just say that what I do think is interesting is a lot of the brands that are turning to social media, department stores. Department stores were generally speaking the last ones to get to e-commerce and even understand what was going on the internet, and they're definitely the last ones to understand social media. But you look at someone like Bergdorf Goodman had Canon there for years. 10 years or something. She was a young girl. She's amazing. She is a young girl. She's no longer there, but she understands the language and what's happening. And I know while she was there, she really had to have conversations with people that were above her to be like, you guys don't get it. Like, this isn't how it works. And I mean, obviously she did a phenomenal job and she got people on board, and now Bergdorf's has a great Instagram feed. And again, she's no longer there. But I think what happens is a lot of these brands that, there was the wave of Instagram takeovers. They're like, oh, we need the brands in a way more than they need us. And it's not about dollars and it's not about product moving. It's about brand equity and brand reach and brand loyalty and customer base. So it's a combination. She doesn't really have the advertising. Here, I'll let her talk. But my whole thing is what I found interesting was that department stores were going to brands and giving them the power by saying, we'll give you X, Y, and Z if you do an Instagram takeover for us, and we want you to feature your product. So it's like, it changes the model a little bit. It's no longer about, a co-op when you're buying out space in the department store's catalog, but she probably has a better answer.
No, I think her answer was good. I just think it's a two-way street, and I think the department stores that are getting on board, obviously we participate in certain advertisements that our department stores are doing to grow our business and partner with them. But I think everything you do in business is a two-way street, and it's about partnerships on both sides. So for us, it's understanding the old way of doing things and being part of the advertising conversations and contributing dollars to those, New York Times ads and things that are important for exposure in the old-fashioned way. But I also think that department stores, the ones that are getting on board and doing Instagram takeovers and doing social media at events and really introducing the designers to their audience. I think Holt Renfrew in Canada does a great job. For us, it's always a great experience going there. They've done everything from a social media standpoint to videos and advertising. And I think you just, in any business now, if you're a department store or a small store, it's not about one platform, it's about integrating in different platforms. So for us, the conversation is how we partner in social media and traditional advertising. Danielle's just not in the traditional advertising.
Sorry, guys.
I think for us, we definitely do partake in traditional advertising with our department stores and our partners. But rather than say, here's some money, we hope the ad looks good, I think we take a 360 approach. So we say, let's plan a girls' night out. So I traveled, when I'm not pregnant, to 30 different cities to work with these department stores. Or we've done scavenger hunts where we bring people into Saks Fifth Avenue and they have to find certain things and they have to upload them to Instagram. So you're bringing the customer into the store. She's getting excited that she wins something at the end. But then also, you're seeing it happen live on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So I think it's a way to say, we'll give you the money, but we want to think out of the box. Or we're now in our second partnership with Nordstrom of help me design a bag. So obviously there's strict rules around that. It can't just be a free-for-all. But these girls get engaged with Nordstrom and they get to design a bag and or walks the runway. So it's just a more well-rounded approach.
Do I have time? Should I say something? No, we're out of time. Go ahead. I think this has actually been a tipping point this year. I've had the pleasure of getting to work with almost every single department store out there. And this year is that time when people are really investing in developing social media departments. They're also trying to figure out not just what are some of the interesting things we can do, but what conversation can we own that'll differentiate us and make us different. So it's been an exciting year. I think everybody from, we work very closely with Neiman Marcus to Target to Nordstrom. They're all getting involved, but it's great because they're maintaining that authenticity and really understanding what makes them unique for their customer.
So I think we're out of time, unfortunately, but I want to thank you all very much. You were fantastic. So thank you, Danny, Jodie, Rebecca, and Alison.